Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Erin On-Demand, where I, Erin, will be sharing some experiences with you as an Illinois solopreneur and notary. I take no credit and give God all the glory for the information I'm about to share with you today. Welcome if you are new. Let's get started. A few announcements. I am now on Clubhouse. Yay! So follow me there. I'm excited to be on this Discord. I think that we can just have more conversations on here versus live Q&As. Now, what I won't do is have very important information talked about on Clubhouse versus a live Q&A, because as of right now, the conversations are not recorded. So how would a person go back and listen to it? They won't be able to. So I don't want anyone to miss out. So what I'm going to do is I will be bringing very important, very good content, but not too important to where it's been requested and a person can't go back and listen to it. That I will save for my live Q&As. Also, my live Q&As moving forward will be regular content videos that I have to bring to you, except it will be live. There will be no more strictly waiting for questions. I'm just going to bring you regular live content. And then if you have questions in the middle, you can ask your questions. So I'm so excited to be on Clubhouse. Also, very exciting information. I believe it was this week or last week. I can't even remember. If you were a part of an email of a text message stream that I did send out, you do know that I have officially launched my Notary OnD-mand signing services. Yes. I am very excited about that. In the making, a lot to do, very excited about it. So I just want to put that out there. As of right now, I'm unable to communicate with more than over 20 people at a time. So that's something that I'm working on, different things. So I'm very excited about that. Let's get into the video. First confession is, I used to do this a lot. So I used to drop off my packets at not UPS. FedEx. I'm sure they have it also for UPS, but I would drop the packages off at a FedEx Drop Off and not I stopped doing that because I didn't really have too much comfortability in when the packages will get dropped off at the actual facility. But that is something that I did do for a long time and will still periodically do, is drop off my packages at a FedEx drop-off center and not the actual print store. Which brings me to my next confession. I have had to retrieve my packages from FedEx before it was shipped off. Let me explain to you why this will happen. So I have a system. My system is, if I have a label in front of the package, that means everything is good to go, it's complete. If I don't have a label, the actual shipping label in front of the package, it's not complete. So if I'm going through my binder and I'm getting all of my packets ready, and if I see something that does not have a label on the front, I'll think to myself, why isn't the label on the front? The rest of these are, let me put it up on the front. But it's not ready to go yet. Actually just had to go and pick up that package from FedEx and complete out the packet first, then ship it off. Now, these are my experiences. If you ever come across something like this and you've dropped off a package that is not complete yet, or is still something you have to do or you have to scan, but you've dropped it off, it could happen. What you need to know is that there are two different ways you can pick it up. You can pick it up to where you will no longer be able to use that label because they're putting it in the system as you picking it up, or you can pick it up where they cancel it out and you can still use the label as if it was never dropped off in the first place. So that's two different ways. I'm not sure if the Walgreens is able to do the second, but I know if you go to a print and shop center, they can do both. And most likely they will just go ahead and cancel it out so that the label can be reused. Also, with that being said, I actually, oh, that brings me to my next confession. I have actually had to place more than one closing. I've actually had to ship more than one closing together with a shipping label. If this happens, I will go ahead and put a note in the portal to my title company, and I'll also email them so they can know this packet is coming along with this packet, because it happens and they are completely understanding about it. See, something I really like to do. Next confession. I love to double and triple book myself. Let me tell you why I do this. I do this for two reasons. One, because I want to know, I try to map out to the best of my ability my closings. With loan modifications being about 95% of what I'm doing now, refis have kind of gone down a little bit. Loan mods have gone up now. I find that it's very easy to schedule around my other closings. So I will try to map out my closings if it's in now. The only way I will double or triple book is if it's in the same city and within a 10-minute radius. But even if it's not, I like to map out, the day. It's just easier that way. So it'll happen if I can get 2 to 3 bookings. If they're at the same time, they're at the same time. Because if they're within a 10-minute radius or a few miles, I'll go ahead and book. Like they call me, hey, can you do this at this time? Go ahead and send it through. Go ahead and send it through. Because a lot of the times, I would say 95% of the time, the clients are actually booking. They're actually setting aside about 30 minutes to an hour for a loan mod, because they don't know how long it takes to close. In their minds, it's probably around the same time as it initially took to close. I'll say, hi, this is Erin. I am actually leaving a closing right down the street from you. I'll be about a few minutes late. One time I remember telling a client this, and it wasn't okay at first. But because I already know how much time they set aside for this, I said, oh, okay, well, it'll only take about 3 to 4 minutes, all depending how quick you sign. He's like, oh, really? Okay, great. So it works out. I also like to double and triple book myself to see how much I can make an hour, to say I've made this much in an hour, to say it can be done. So if I can do like 3 to 4, if I can do a refi and 2 loan mods an hour, or 3 loan mods an hour, I want to see how much I can get up to making an hour. Ooh. Next confession. If I'm not necessarily in a mood to do a closing and it is so short term, like it's last minute, not a closing. If I'm not necessarily prepared to do a signing, like say if I've done them all day and I'm home for the day, or if I get a call and the assignment is after hours, or if it's from an agency that calls me that I really don't want to work with. Any of those things, if it's with an agency that I really don't want to work with, if it's after hours, or if I'm already nearly done for the day and I get a call to do an assignment, I will jack up the price so that I don't have to do it. I try to use a strategy where I always leave it up to the client to decline work. That's my strategy. I'm going to leave it up to you to decline. This is come back on me. One time an agency called me and they said, oh, can you do this? It's at this time. I said, oh, sure. It'll be this amount. They said, okay, we'll send it right over. So sometimes it doesn't always work out. I'm always prepared to go out and do it, but oftentimes if I feel like I just don't want to, being real, confession, I will put the price up a little because it's getting into my time, it's after hours, or it's last minute. So that is what I do. Ooh, next confession. So I actually used to do Curbside Initiative. Now this is with my previous title company, which I won't mention, but what Curbside Initiative is where you actually, and I actually used to promote this, I did a video about it and everything, but someone on my LinkedIn saw the video. I cannot remember the guy's name. Obviously, I don't have his name anymore because I deleted the video immediately when he just gave me that information. So anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Curbside Initiative is when, and this was during the surge, like the highest peak of the surge. It's where you will get a closing packet. And so I was about a notary for a month. And you'll get a closing packet, and then you will give the closing packet to the clients. You will either be on the phone with them or not on the phone with them, but you will highlight areas where they are to sign, and then you would sign where you need to sign and notarize. And so you're doing the closing in your car over the phone, but you're not with the client. It was an initiative that was given from the title company, not the title company I'm with now, again, my previous. And I thought, that's okay. Well, if, they wouldn't ask me to do anything that's illegal. And when I made the video, I was so excited. Yay, Curbside Initiative is the best way to stay safe. Someone message he put in the description box. He's like, some title companies and just agencies and people may not care about your commission. What they're asking you to do is wrong. You actually have to be with the client while they're signing. Yeah, that's pretty big. So I completely stopped and I took down the video because I was like, this is not information that I need to be giving out. It was one of my first videos, I believe. It was probably my second or third one. I don't even know. I was only a notary for about a month. So yes, Curbside Initiative, no. If you are not watching the person sign and you're doing stuff over the phone, and people are still doing this, but not me, my confession, not anymore. So yes. That is all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Clubhouse. Also follow me on Facebook and LinkedIn so that you can stay abreast of what's coming. And my first Discord will be on a Clubhouse. Our first conversation will be June. It's next Friday, so I believe that's the 21st at 5 p.m. So I'm not sure if I said I would do a live, but I really want to do this Clubhouse conversation. I'm an Android person, so yeah. But then my associate, I was like, okay, well, I'm about to go out and invest in an iPhone. She's like, Erin, you don't have to. It's on Android now. And she sent me the link. So I was like, yay! So yes, our first conversation will be Illinois Notary T. You do not want to miss this. I will be talking about how a Karen called my title company and tried to get me canceled. Yes, a client, a Karen. Let's talk about it. So that will be going on the 21st, Friday, Clubhouse, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't want to miss that. Thank you so much for watching Erin On Demand. Until my next video, bye.